Good morning, FlossTube. Today is Thursday. What day is it? I can't tell you other than today's Thursday, the Thursday before Thanksgiving. So I'll move forward. I wanted to keep going with our Thanksgiving theme for the month of November and show you some beautiful fabrics and some wonderful charts, a few finishes, or a few things that have been stitched and are ready to be finished. We just haven't made them to the finishing table yet. And just blessings for this month. It is another rainy day as it was 2 weeks ago on Thursday, not near as rainy, and so we are just happy to be inside and to be blessed with moving forward. We're alive. I hope you are. If you're not, then maybe you'll feel the joy of life by watching our video. If you have subscribed, thank you. If this is your first time, another thank you. Just be blessed. No matter what life rolls your way, just be blessed. I'm going to start with some things. I just pulled some things for the fall colors of Thanksgiving or November, and just I don't really go choose any particular designer. I just walk around the shop and pull things that I think are fitting, maybe for my personality. As you can see, I love fall, but just for you, I want to give you a variety and a variety of designers. So as I keep going forward, they will definitely be different ones and incorporating more. So I'm going to start today by showing you some stitches that are pieces that have been finished. This is Stacy Nash's Squirrel Pinkeep and Flower Basket needlebook. We haven't got these to the finisher yet, but I thought I would show the stitched pieces. We stitched these, and always remember it's not true color. We stitched these on 35 count aged chiffon from Dames of the Needle / from the Cauldron, and then there's the beautiful little basket bouquet. And I have pulled some fabric out of our stash, so we'll be using this, which is going to complement the pieces, which is wonderfully in color to finish. So again, that's the little Stacy Nash Squirrel Pinkeep and little basket of flowers. And I'm trying to show you as much as I can in a short time frame. We are open and trying to get a lot done today. This is Plum Street Samplers, his and hers Thanksgiving stockings. And these are just precious. You are not going to really see my true color here. That's maybe a little bit better. And we've got enough of the fabric that I'm going to go ahead and use the same fabric for finishing on this. And then these were stitched on River Willow, 36 count vintage River Willow from Lakeside. We do have quite a bit of that in stock. It's just a really pretty color. I'm really pleased with how it turned out. I will, a lot of times, change the fabric once I pull the threads. And these just really pop. Like I said, you're not going to see true color, but they just really pop on those. And then I'm going to show you one more. I've reached out to Paulette on this one, and I'm waiting to hear back. But this is just my pins. It's an older little chart of hers, and I've checked with the distributors, and it's not in stock. We do have one. I'm going to see if she still has them. And we stitched this. I forgot to grab what we stitched it on, but it's a really pretty little, looks like almost like an 18th century brown, or even maybe one of Elizabeth's from Dames of the Needle. It's a pretty little orangey brown. And I'm going to see, I held this up earlier just to see what I could do. This is what we're going to finish it with, and I think you can tell by the fabric, this fabric, that it really complements it. So if you look at this, you'll see the colors are a little bit richer than what my lighting is showing. And I'm going to try to work on figuring out how to change up the lighting. I like to film in my office, just because it's a little bit more comfortable than trying to move computers and everything. So again, that's my pins from Plum Street. Ms. Paulette has some awesome ones coming out, and we have ordered. We have got all the Brenda Gervais in the new ones, and have ran out of some, and have sent her an order for restock. So those are some that were stitched that we just haven't made it into models yet, but I wanted to show them to you. So as I move forward, I'm just going to show you some designs and some fabrics, and just we're staying in the November, the thankfulness, the fall colors. So this is Harvest House by Lottie, and it's really hard to, look at a chart sometimes and see what it looks like. It was stitched on 30 count. The called for fabric is 30 count. Confederate gray. We didn't have 30, so I pulled the 32 and the 36 and the 40. So I'm going to hold up the 32 for you. These are all but one. These are the call for colors on this. They are very fallishy looking. They're very rich looking in color. Just really beautiful. With this in the dye lots change, I chose, I pulled, it was calls for Grecian gold. I pulled tarnished gold because I felt like in our dye lot that it just fit the rest of them just a little bit better. So let's see what we can do there. Okay, now that is the 32. All right, and this is the 36. So I like Weeks Dye Works because their fabric line, I like it, and the reason I like it is nobody else is dyeing the colors that Miranda comes up with. They're just beautiful. So the lighter gold is the called for. I pulled the darker tarnished gold, and then 40. So on these, the dye lots are pretty much the same. They're not very far away from each other. Occasionally there is a big difference. And so in mentioning a big difference, I was going through fabrics out there playing, and so let's see if we can get this. This is Tin Roof. I'm only showing you it because of the dye lot change. And you're going to be able to see it. Both of these are 30 count Tin Roof. And so this one has more of a greeny color, and this one has more of a grayy color. They're both beautiful colors, and so that's why when charts come in and I'm thinking of possibly having a model stitched, I will pull the threads and play with it and see what looks the best. So just kind of a rule of thought of when you're working with fabrics to try to pull something that complements the colors. And on that particular chart, if I can unbury it right quick, the Harvest Home, I'm done. There it is, the Harvest House. I'm sorry. If you're not if you don't care for the colors or the fabrics of Weeks Dye Works, like I said, they're a favorite of mine, just because I can get colors that are totally different from anybody else's. But believe you me, fabric is one of my favorite things to play with and to purchase, and so the dyers out there doing awesome jobs. And so, but if you're not a Weeks Dye Works fan, I also pulled the Vintage Country Mocha. I think the colors would look great with it. So, and most of you know what Vintage Country Mocha is. It is kind of variegated, but it's not a dyed variegated, I would say. And then we just got in this, it's not new per se, it's new for us because we've never gotten it before, but it's called Taupe. And it's just a 32 count even weave, and a lot of you ladies stitchers like even weaves, and so this is really caught my eye because it's just a nice warm color and would look beautiful with a lot of fall things. So I just wanted to show you those. And moving next, I have got I pulled Erica Michaels' little fall bounty. Who doesn't like squirrels and nuts? I am an avid nut eater. I just love nuts. But I also like squirrels. I live in a neighborhood where we have huge trees, and there have been times that little squirrels have fell out of their nest for whatever reason and have survived. And so it's been a while, but there have been several times in life that I have took in little baby squirrels and bottle fed them until I could release them back out into the wild. And they're great little creatures. It's funny how they'll learn how to hold their little bottle with all their little paws. But I did pull the call for colors, and I did pull the call for fabric for you. So this is the straw gingham, and these are the colors that is used on it. And I think it would be very beautiful. I mean, and actually it'll be, it's already pulled to be cut for a model. So anyhow, this is the Fall Bounty on linen from Erica Michaels. And then just for no random reason, I just went and pulled charts, and my next one is Give Thanks by Lottie. And I have pulled the colors. Let me see if I went with, okay, she did use Wren. I thought I had done that right, but I wanted to make sure. So I did pull the Wren. I have it in 32 and 36. So I probably have it in other counts, but I pulled the 32 and 36 for you. There is just not much. I thought there was, but there is just a hair difference, but not enough for you to tell on the 32 and the 36 count Wren. And these are the beautiful called for colors in DMCs and samplers. And then one option that I thought would look great also for this one is the Legacy. Legacy has a green hue to it, and in this particular one, Deep Forest is used. This one right here. You may have to go with a color just a little bit richer if you were to use Legacy. It is, the Deep Forest is the little stems of the flowers here, or the trunks, whatever you want to call them, stems, trunks, leaves. And so it would look really pretty on this. This would be the one color that you would probably want to deepen for that. And so just thankful of just getting to play and show you ladies and stitchers some things. I'm not going to tie up a whole lot of time, but I did pull a few things that I thought was interesting, and it just hit me this morning. And so to show you some beautiful fabrics, what I did was, these are maybe not new to the shop, but we got them restocked. They may be new. This is Twilight 32 from Weeks Dye Works. Okay, and since my coloring here can be so different, I went and played and matched. And the closest that I could come up with for this is 924 DMC. So let me do that. So it's just a little bit different, but if you're wanting to know what Twilight looks like, or this particular Twilight, it is very, very close to DMC number 924. And I've been looking at this for some Christmas designs. I'm thinking that that deep, rich blue would just bring out a beautiful hue for Christmas. And then this is Weeks Dye Works, but this is on their Swaggart-based fabric. So if any of you that want to try some of theirs on the Swaggart-based, this is the 40 count Havana Swaggart-based. And my two colors that I came up with it was 829 and 869 DMC. So it's kind of like right into that time, that just beautiful, rich, warm color. Just gorgeous. So 40 count Havana. Then I have 36 count Dove, and this one was a little bit of a challenge. So I pulled 520 and 522 DMC, and you're going to see the difference because it's kind of in between. The 522 is just a little light, and the 520 is too dark. So if you pull those two colors and kind of think of in between, that's what it's going to look like. Just a little bit warmer than that, but it's in that color family. And then I'm really jumping out for you ladies that are wanting to do big samplers or the Hands Across the Sea samplers, Scarlet Letter. The next three I'm going to show you are Swaggart based Week Style Works, and this is their 46 count platinum. And I pulled number 648. That is super, super close to that color, and I'm trying to get you there. Okay, and then their linen is close, or this Dialotta 46 count Swaggart base linen is close to 30, 33. So this will give you some ideas if you're looking at a sampler of maybe some color options. Pull DMC colors that you like and call your local shop or call us, and this will give you an idea of what to possibly let them know. I'm looking for something around this color range and fabric and count, and that'll get it. And then this is 46 count Week Style Works parchment on the Swaggart base. Okay, and this one is kind of in between ecru and 620 or 612. I'm sorry, ecru and 612. So if you can think about those, it's warmer than this and lighter than this. And we are good at taking pictures and sending them to you. If you want to see pictures of fabrics, we will screenshot some things and send to you and hopefully help you with your need. Reach out to your local needlework shop and see what they can do for you. I have a couple of things I want to remind everybody. We have the sale going through December 31st, and our coupon code is SALFUN19, and that is on the Playing with Jacks, the Cricut Collection Playing with Jacks, the Praiseworthy Stitches. All of their charts, if you would like, are you can pick. If we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We do have several in stock. I'm doing the Halloween Simple Gifts. Carol's on the Square is one going with Leslie from Fat Cat Flossing. So we do have that 15% discount until the end of the year, December 31st. If you would like, I want to make sure that I give you the best that I can give of myself. And by that, that means taking care of myself. And I want to help you or encourage you to take care of yourself. So I've got just a couple of more things and I'm going to end up. I love the little project bags everybody makes. I don't have time. But this was a sweet little gift from Miss Pam. And although we're backing up, it's still beautiful little colors. And she knows I love cats. And the little skeletons have really gotten interesting to me here lately because there's so many cute designs. To me, I don't look at them as horrifying or horrific. If we really think about it, this is our bodies without the flesh and the blood and everything. So we are bone, and that's our structure. So just a thank you to Pam for this sweet little bag. I have lots of little kitties right here and don't have one for real. I feel like I don't have the time having the shop and also helping my husband with his heat and air business. So I don't want to take on a pet that I can't just really have giving the time that they deserve. But if you are a cat lover, a dog lover, an animal rescuer, thank you. Thank you, because pets need love just like humans. I'm going to end out with our winner. And our winner, Miss Betty Price. I can't believe it's you, but Miss Betty Price, you are the winner of one of our berries. And the ones that we showed in our last video, you get to pick from Lucky Berry, Scary Berry, Peacock Party Berry, or Sunshine Berry. So send us an email at ann@shepherdsneedle.com and let me know which one you want, and we'll get that out in the mail to you. Just as a reminder, everybody have a great, safe Thanksgiving next week. Be careful if you're traveling. Enjoy time with family. Don't worry about the fret and stress of cooking, and if you do that, great, but make sure that you have time with your family. We're going to be traveling this week to see our son Jesse. He deploys the week after Thanksgiving. We're not sure where the deployment's going to be yet, but we want to go see him and wish him off before he leaves. I just want to remind everyone to, as myself, to be thankful for our veterans. Be thankful that we live in the United States of America. There are lots of changes going, but we're blessed. I don't see any reason for complaint, and I don't want to be wordy, but I want to be thankful and grateful that I'm here. I'm one of your local needlework shops. I hope you seek us out at some point. Definitely seek out the ones that are in your town when you're traveling. Shop with the ones online. We all need your support. And everybody have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you in December. Bye, everybody.